starting in my heart. And also the kitchen, because it's that time again. Welcome to the Composer's Kitchen. I'm a third of your host, Ethan.
I'm a third of your host, Ben.
And I'm a third of your host, Aiden.
Ben, you didn't say second third.
I'm sorry.
You ruined it.
Ethan, you were the one who started the fire in the kitchen. I think he can be excused.
Yeah, sorry. I was distracted by calling 911.
If you can't handle the heat, man.
Yes? Does that mean fire, always?
Yes, 100% of the time.
Okay, I didn't know.
Welcome, everyone, to the Composer's Kitchen. We have music for you that doesn't exist yet, but we're going to write it, and it's going to be written real good, probably.
Gonna be a real special treat. Probably. Come on. All 6 of our songs are on the Billboard top 10 right now.
Just under Lil Nas X.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, nothing can beat that.
No.
Anyways, we're going to run you through sort of our process real quick here on how we do things. We're going to take various aspects of the song, such as the genre, and we're going to spin a big old wheel. Ben, how big's that wheel?
So big, you wouldn't believe.
Right? And then we're going to write a song in that genre. And then we're going to take a word as a sort of launching point, sort of an inspiration word, I think is the best way to
Aiden, how
put
big
it.
is that wheel?
Trillions of miles high.
Whoa.
Oh, man, that's aggressive.
That's a wheel.
And we happen to be out of email suggestions because...
Shoot. That's
okay.
okay.
Just the way it goes.
That just means we don't have to put in an instrument this time.
We can
So,
make
no
music
instruments.
without instruments.
No
Hey, we did it
instruments
that one
whatsoever.
time.
That's
didn't
true.
we?
Well, I mean, is the voice an instrument?
Yes.
I think it is.
Well, then we didn't do it.
So
Oh.
I guess today's is going to be real easy. It's just going to be 3 minutes of silence.
3 minutes of silence, yeah.
Could be a band name.
The title of this episode will just be The Sound of Silence.
And touch the sound of silence. Anyways.
Yeah.
Did I cover everything there?
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah, I believe you did, and I think it's time to spin the wheel. The first one.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. So genre's up first, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely.
I think you're right.
I see. Let me just chalk up my hands here.
Good.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Good. Yeah. Gotta make sure that grip don't slip.
Don't want to fall off that wheel.
Here we go, boys.
Insert guitar here.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
We got
the sound of that.
we got jazz rap.
What?
Yep.
Say that. Tell me that again.
Jazz rap, which is really good because last episode I kept saying jazz when we did blues, so this will be much easier for me to remember.
Well, okay.
We'll see where this
Interesting.
takes us. Let's grab a word for the
I
Yes.
love that one.
jumping off point. So before I spin this is I just want to point out its resting place where it's haven't spun it yet, but it's sitting
Yep.
on already just Loganamnosis. Loganamnosis. Obsession with trying to recall forgotten words.
Wow.
I kind of wish that's what we had then.
It's not terrible. It's not
I
terrible.
also kind of wish that's what we had.
So, well,
Hey, how do you spell that real quick?
Loganamnosis.
I'm gonna keep that in the back burner just in case
Yeah.
we won't need it.
Just when things go belly up here today.
For as I'm sure they will. Now spin that wheel, buddy.
Okay, here we go. Uh-huh. Vernalize.
Uh-huh.
To make spring-like. Or to freshen. So I think,
Huh.
Wait,
I think
so
it means like...
spring, like not like the metal spring or bouncy,
Like the season.
but like the season.
How do you make something like the season of spring?
You wait until it's spring.
That's lame.
Yeah.
I think.
Or you just
boy.
spray it
might-
with Febreze.
might
Now let's
be-
talk about sponsors. What?
Sponsors.
If,
Yeah.
if we go to the etymology of that, does that come from like green to some
Let's
degree?
go to Etymology Corner. Our new segment.
That's the theme
Well,
song.
Aiden. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going.
No, that's just the opening. Now we're in the zone for...
Oh, well, I
Talking
didn't
about
actually
this.
have anything for it.
Oh, okay.
If we analyze Elize, it really means just to do it.
So
and
to make
Vern is
green?
like a plant, almost. It kind of sounds like a plant, doesn't it?
I'm thinking more like ver from French.
French. What a dweeb. What a dweeb that guy is.
Who, French?
But I think all of them.
Oh no.
I think the two of you have some important decisions to make here while I just take my headset off and go take a nap while you discuss this.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I don't know what to do, Aiden.
That's where I'm at, because like the jazz rap is really cool, but are we going to be able to pull it off?
Sure, that's the...
I would like to say, please,
What?
just whatever you decide, make it unanimous, because I also don't know what to do.
Oh, good. Very good. I think... Okay, so we've made the decision. We're not going to generate any lyrics
Yes.
with AI anymore. We're just going to kind of write them really quickly and just go with it. I think that's our new method. I think we could do it if we had a good topic or a good jumping off point.
Yeah, like where the wheel was resting before.
Here's the question. If we go with that word, does that count as a reroll, or can we still use it for the sample?
Oh man, I feel like
Everyone
to call the ref.
get your phones out, vote on Twitter.
I feel like that would count as a reroll, unfortunately.
You think so? Hey Ethan, put your headphones back on.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
What do you think?
I also think it would count as a reroll because we
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
it
So
would be changing it. I mean, the
I'm
other
out here
thing
trying to
is we
cheat.
could just re-roll it completely.
And then choose if we want to go with that or the other one?
no. If we
Is that
reroll,
too
we
lenient?
reroll.
Yeah, so that's
Ooh. Okay, on the count of 3, everyone either say...
And Ethan, you're included
No,
on
it's
this
just the
one.
two
No,
of
you're
you.
included on this one
Am I?
because this
Yeah.
is a
Aw.
potentially game-breaking decision.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
either,
let me-
either say first or roll.
Yeah,
Let
I
me-
agree
first
with that
means
because
we'll
I
go
like
with
the
where it
jazz rap.
was.
Let me just real quick, devil's advocate for Vernalize.
Uh-oh.
You know I'm fresh on that beat, boys. You know.
Okay, now we have to use the first one.
Yeah, so 1, 2... So we're definitely not using
hold on.
Vernalize.
No, we're definitely not using
what was-
Vernalize.
What was this? How did you pronounce the first one again? Did you write it down somewhere?
Yeah, I did. Oof.
What was it?
Hang on. Here, let me tell you how to pronounce it.
Loganamnosis.
Uh-oh.
Loganamnosis.
It's gonna say it again. Hang on.
Loganamnosis.
Sounds like a stutter.
Can you play that one more time?
Well, I've got a different one here. Let's see if that's any clearer. Oh, well, fancier.
Loganamnosis.
It sounds like
Loganamnosis.
it's... Yeah, Loganamnosis.
Obsession with trying to recall forgotten words. Say it with me now.
Okay,
Loganamnosis.
Loganamnosis.
I don't like that. Can I point
Say
out?
it with me words. Say it with me now.
I really don't like that.
Loganamnosis.
I gotta... But I
Say
do
it with
feel like
me
we should...
now.
I do kind of want to clip that out and use as a sample later.
Yeah.
Say it
Say
with me now. Logan.
Yes. All right. I've decided that I want to keep this word.
Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Say it with me. Say it with me. Say it with me now.
All right, I guess we're not doing the 1, 2, 3 thing.
Oh,
but
we
that's
still
fine. I've
can.
also
We still
decided.
can.
We just
Okay,
know what
fine.
Aiden's deciding.
Sure.
All right.
1,
2,
2, 3.
First one.
Keep.
Yeah, keep.
First.
Yeah. All right.
What did you
So
say?
I guess
We said the first one,
What?
meaning
We said first.
Loganamnosis.
Oh, I screwed up then.
That's
It
okay.
was my game and I messed up
What
the
a-
rules.
dingbat.
I know. Okay, well, Logan and Mo.
And we can't re-roll samples.
And then
We're gonna give you an A plus on effort
it's
there,
it's
Ben.
it's the MN.
Loganamnosis.
Loganamnosis.
No, but it's not. It's
It's
okay, it is.
Loganamnosis.
Loganamnosis. Loganamnosis.
Logan.
All right, moving on.
Here's a third video on how
Oh.
to pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
Really taking it.
Loganamnosis.
Oh,
Same guy.
one.
thing.
They've just made this video much longer.
Loganamnosis.
Loganamnosis.
Yeah, Loganamnosis. All right.
So we're doing the blues rap, right?
Jazz
Jazz
rap. I like that you're sticking with your
Yeah.
established character trait of always
Yeah.
switching blues and jazz.
I think I'm liking it. I think I'm gonna,
I think it's a good character flaw.
yeah.
Really makes your character believable.
Makes you
Yeah.
feel real, really. Which
It
is
really makes
good.
you feel like Spider-Man.
Makes you yeah. It makes it feel like you're a real person, which is good because
Yeah, no.
you're
And
you're
not
just
just
an
a-
AI.
Text-to-speech thing that I actually am. I got
All right,
Gabe
let's-
Newell pushing all my buttons.
Ethan, let's you and me workshop some lyrics
Loganamnosis.
in this Google Drive. Google
Now
Doc.
say it with me. Oh, can you link me? Oh, it's already. Oh, look at you go, being all smart and putting it in there before. Currently signed in as nope. That's not me.
Anonymous Walrus, that's not you?
No, I was signed in as my wife.
Okay, man, I get it. You have a wife. Jeez. Am I right with this guy? It's like every day. My wife.
It's almost as if he has a wife every day.
Almost.
Like every day, a different wife.
Every day I see my wife. Every day I see my every day I see my.
Okay, you gotta tell me what that is. I can't remember what that is.
That's a song. By.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I forgot who it's by.
Oh, it's by LMFAO. Every day I see my dream.
Is that the name of the song?
Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my. Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my dream.
Yep, that's it. All right.
Man.
Can you hold on? I'm gonna give you a sample for you to cut out. Wife. There you go. Now you can just throw that in and do one of those sick edits.
Every day I see my
wife.
Every day I see my
wife.
Every day I see my. Every day I see my
wife.
Every day I see my
wife.
Sure.
Wife.
Those sick edits I'm so famous for.
Like the feel good hop sack.
Yeah.
Edit.
That was where we peaked. After that, it's all downhill. It's only a few more episodes until we break up.
Crash and burn.
All right. Well, so this is an audio medium, so I'm going to just read out what me and Ethan come up with as we come up with it.
It's not good.
So I came up with, y'all know there's all these words, and he came up with, my brain don't work so good. Which I don't hate. And I'm going to leave it I'm going to bold it. I'm going to bold that because that's locked in.
We're locking that in?
Yeah, y'all know there's all these words. My brain don't work so good.
Oh, whoops, I just booted you out of that spot that you were...
Jerk.
Let's go line by line. Let's go, you do a line, then I do a line. And let's just see where that gets us.
Sure, sounds good. Okay, let me think. My brain don't work so good. I kind of want to do like a punchline in there. Like, my brain don't work so good. Like
Mama always said it would.
No. Like an insult to someone.
Oh, okay. I'll let you go with that. I'm too nice to insult anybody.
I don't believe that.
Shut up! No one asked you, you idiot.
All right.
This is the best I could come up with. I had so much time to think of something better, and that's just where the dominoes fell. All right, so I just want to point out we're sitting on like from Ben.
Okay, thanks.
I like that line.
Thank you for
that.
that
Line.
My brain don't work so good. Like,
and then it just is quiet.
And then 2.5 minutes of silence. The beat cuts out.
That'd be pretty good if it was just like and then it goes on into the next.
Okay, who should we make fun of? Who's an easy target for this line? Flat earthers? Anti-vaxxers?
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
I was thinking that. I couldn't figure out a way to make it work in the flow. Y'all know there's all these words. My brain don't work so good.
Like Donald in that office. Oh,
like...
Nope. Back.
Like the man... Keep it vague.
Yeah,
so
you gotta
no one
keep
gets
it real
offended.
vague.
So I'm gonna say, like, the man in the Oval Office. No one will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's extremely vague.
Okay, are you locking that one in? Or hold on.
I want to do like a little bit more in that line.
Okay.
Man in the Oval Office. Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should.
Okay.
I think
not
that's
bad.
pretty good. Yeah.
All right, now I gotta follow that up.
Yeah. Good luck. Oh, I knocked you out of line. Following up the greatest bars of our generation.
Let's see.
See, now I think you should... No, okay. What do you got? Can't talk without my mom... Oh, morning. Thought you were going to say mom.
There we go.
So are you just going to make this whole song about the president? Or what? Because
what I wrote down...
Yeah.
Can't talk without my morning covfefe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
no.
let's broaden our horizons a little bit.
Yeah, I think we got our
that's-
pot shot in. We've ruined his whole career, and now we can move on.
Now we can make this political tag in the podcast feed again. So
Yes.
glad we hit that requirement. Let's see.
My brain don't work so good again. Bold strategy. Bold strategy. And then I'll follow up with that, like, like the dude in the White House. It ain't doing what it should. It's just the whole song is just back and forth on those two lines.
I got another line for you.
Hit it.
My brain don't work so good.
Oh,
Ooh. See, I like where you're going with that.
that's beautiful.
Poetry.
Okay,
all right,
let's get rid of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do something a little better than that. Okay.
Let's see.
I think we should dive into kind of the meat of it, like trying to remember these words. Something about that.
I think you could do some sort of freestyling about there's a word you want to find, and then you're saying all these other words that are close, but they're not the right word.
My head like Jaden Smith's Twitter.
It isn't even real
With a question.
because my eyes aren't real? Question mark? Okay, no.
Nah.
Getting rid of that one for me.
We got if we do anything like making fun of someone else, it should be in a different chunk. I think
Yeah,
we
I
should
agree.
go into man. Turns out I'm not a good lyricist.
Well, do you want me to keep going?
If you have something, feel free. This will be a song brought to you by Ben featuring Ethan.
I mean,
Composed,
Yeah,
produced by Aiden.
we still don't know who's gonna perform.
Is true.
But anyway,
Oh.
back to the words. I like that.
Hold on. Let me throw some
Throw some flavor in there. Scratching my noggin, like, huh?
Oh wait, that's the wrong
Like,
spot
huh?
for the question mark. Like, huh? That doesn't really rhyme, but
What about like scratching my noggin like it hurts?
okay. That's not bad. We can just run with it.
I feel like you should spin the word wheel a few more times to get like a few words that we're trying to come up
Yeah.
with the name of.
Oh, do you want me to just go for that? Well, let me bring up that wheel again then. Okay. Quaquiversal. Quaquaversal. That means facing or bending all ways.
Say it again.
Quaquiversal.
Okay.
And what's the definition?
Facing or bending all ways. So like what's it called? Contortionist. There we go.
Okay.
So just for consistency about reading out, Ben's
Sure.
written who even came up
So
with all
okay, well, anyway, back to the words. Scratching my noggin like it hurts. Who even came up with all of them? And why can't I remember? And I don't know how to end that last line. And then in the next verse I've got, like, for instance, there's this one, I think it's about bending and junk.
And then we
Alright.
can have like
Now,
when
go
we're
to
recording it.
Thesaurus and look up bending,
Okay.
and then there's going to be a bunch of words that you can use there.
Arching, bowing, curving, spiraling, twining, twisting, veering, warping, winding.
So Ethan, how about you read those next two lines?
Who even came up with the dictionary? I want to throw them in a pit. Canary.
Locking it in.
That's That's another idea. We could have just a pretty standard rap, but then at the end you forget what word rhymes with it.
Oh yeah,
For a
that'd be
verse
good.
or
Oh yeah,
so.
that's not
Yeah.
bad.
That'd be a good gimmick.
Yeah.
Are we keeping bending and junk, or are we?
I like this so far. Yeah.
I still think we should do that.
For instance,
And
there's this one. I think it's about bending and junk or twisting. And what are some other ones in the thesaurus?
Let's go with some alliteration and go with twining. Twining.
Like, for instance, there's this one. I think it's about bending and junk or twisting or twining or something like that. I can never remember that bonk.
And then we could just have underneath the verse somebody just goes quaquiversal.
That'd be good. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, now
so
how do
we
we
need
end
to
that one?
remember these words.
Yes. Yeah.
Gross.
Write that down somewhere.
I'll just put a note there.
Okay.
All right. Moving forward. Another random word. Would you like?
Well, now sure. You do that. You find a good one, and I'm gonna think about how to end this verse.
Okay. Looks like we got. Now the pronunciation is either gonna be cummel or cumel. Kummel. It's a cumin flavored liqueur.
Oh.
You say
Okay.
human flavored?
No,
Cumin.
that's what I heard, but
Cumin. Cumin.
human flavored.
And when I go to the bar, says Ethan, I just want some of that cumin.
I forget how to spell liqueur. There's too many U's and E's.
Liquor.
Liqueur.
Oh, liqueur.
Liquor has an O in it. Liqueur is a.
I thought it was liqueur. It is, right? It's not liqueur. Like, my favorite
Well-
band isn't the liqueur.
I could be wrong. I could be a moron, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled on that one.
But we should find out, because that's going to determine how we...
The rhyme.
Yeah. Here, let's see. Also, that's not how you spell it. Oh, you found it. Cool.
That is how the website spelled it.
liqueur,
Oh,
Liqueur.
liqueur, liqueur.
Eat it. Eat that
Well,
with
fine.
a fork.
liqueur. Okay. Well, you work on this verse. I'm going to finish mine.
I just
Okay,
want
go
to say,
nuts.
Ethan, that thing you did was like tear gas for my ears.
Much like all of our music.
Heyo.
Who said that? That's
Okay,
I'm not
my-
overly proud of that.
Okay. Well,
Read
okay.
yours.
I'll read mine. Like, for instance, there's this one. I think it's about bending and junk, or twisting, twining, or something like that. You know, I can never remember that bug. My mind has holes in it, dude. Looking more and more like a strainer. Don't even know how to finish this verse. What a bad entertainer.
Oh man, see that's way better
That's
than what I got.
nice.
Ugh, I don't even want to read mine. I just want to leave
Come
it.
on.
Oh.
It's too late.
Well, here, I'm gonna punch it. I'm just gonna change a couple things about it. Just to maybe make it flow a bit better.
Yeah, I think that'll make it flow better. I wasn't thinking about flow. I was just like, huh? Anyways, and when I go to the bar, I just want some of that cumin liqueur. But all I can bring myself to ask for is that human flavored thirst quencher. Barkeeper's just so confused. Forgot how to drink and spilled on my shoes.
Jeez.
This is why I don't write rap. Right here.
I'm gonna lock that whole thing in because that's.
Oh no. Oh, it's not great. Yours is so much better than
No,
mine.
it's not. Now, do you think we should come up with one more where we both do it, or do you think we should take one of these and both do it to end it off with?
What do you mean?
Like to go back and forth. I'm just thinking about the order now.
Oh, okay.
I like the idea with one verse, and then back and forth.
What if we put verse 2 at the end?
Unless we want to have sort of a dialogue that
Hold on.
devolves
how about,
into each other trying to figure out the right word.
Here,
Maybe.
I'm gonna fix my verse.
Forgot how to choose.
I forgot how to choose. What are you guys thinking about this, by the way?
Yeah, I'm liking that. It has kind of a nice, steady flow.
Yeah.
That I think we could. Y'all know there's all these words.
I wanted to have sort of the loose feeling drums there for you guys, so it's not as important to hit the beat right.
Sure.
So here, I just changed my last line, forgot how to rhyme, so now I'll say shoes.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Shoes? Okay.
I'm happy with this, honestly.
It's not good. We are indeed white.
It's not bad for the 10 minutes it took to write it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, so let's
If we were
let's
a serious
do it.
song.
So I'll do mine, you do yours, and then we'll
Okay,
go back
I'll
and forth.
give you this section here to
Oh, we're actually going to record.
go
Okay,
over.
well, sure. Let me open
if
up.
you want to.
Sure.
Or just to practice, just to get your flow.
Yeah, just
I'm going to just turn you up a bit. Y'all know there's all these words, and my brain don't work so good. Like the man in the Oval off. Is there any way we can speed this up a bit? It's feeling a bit weird to me.
you
Yeah, I
could
can
go
speed it up a
double
bit.
time on the words, but then we'd have a right short song.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that.
That's a little fast. I'm gonna bring it down to 81.
Okay, I'll try that. Y'all know there's all these words, and my brain doesn't work so good. Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should. But anyway, back to the words. Scratching my noggin like it hurts. I fell off the beat.
That's okay. Like, we can fix some of that.
So good.
I think it's too fast is the problem.
There's something.
Like, I think-
yeah, it was too slow
'Cause-
before.
I think what's happening is I do have a loose rhythm, so not everything is exactly on the thing. So I'll turn the metronome on, see if that helps you.
Oh yeah, it might. Okay. Okay, and here we go. Y'all know there's all these words, and my brain don't work so good. Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should. But anyway, back to the words. Scratching my noggin like it hurts. Who even came up with a dictionary? I wanna throw 'em in a pit. Canary. Okay, I did record that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Should come in like the
Do we wanna give you a little bit more of a rap voice, or are you just?
Do you should I put one on or should you filter it, you mean?
I mean maybe try one more time putting one on a bit.
Thing is, I don't
And
want to
then-
sound racist.
Yeah, no,
Like,
no,
I don't wanna go
that's-
too far.
You just
that
just
sounded
a little
really
bit
clunky
because
to
It
me.
sounded
that
really
that
what?
just sounded like
Clunky.
you were just speaking the words to a rhythm.
Okay.
So we'll try one more time.
Okay. Y'all know there's all these words, and my brain don't work so good. Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should. But anyway, back to the words. Scratching my noggin like it hurts. Who even came up with the dictionary? I wanna throw 'em in a pit, canary. It's hard.
Try this out.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And be prepared. It's keeping a flow is
I didn't
difficult for
like
y'all know.
I didn't like what it felt like I was gonna do.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I didn't like what it sounded like.
No, what it
Y'all know
sounded.
there's all these words,
difficult,
and
That's
my
the
brain
word.
don't work so
It's funny
good.
that I couldn't find it.
Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should.
And then we can play around with effects and stuff too.
Sure, Cool. But anyway, back to the words. Scratching my noggin like it hurts. Who even came up with the dictionary? I want to throw in a pit, canary.
I like that.
It's not bad.
Pit, canary. Yeah, canary.
I'm gonna.
I think I found the good
Pit,
a good flow in the
canary.
second half.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure about
And
the first
that's
half.
why I think we just need to do it a couple of times, then you'll get into it. Yeah.
I think the biggest challenge is going to be going back and forth.
Y'all know there's all these words, and my brain don't work so good. Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should.
I kind of like that.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I think I need to redo
Here,
the
let's
first
go over
4
here.
lines, though.
Who even came up with the dictionary? I want to throw in a pit, canary.
Oh, man. I just want to say, listen to this.
Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should.
Not bad.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I really like that.
Is this our relaxed beat to chill/sleep to? Because that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Okay, well let's leave that for now. Let's move on with Ethan's verse, and we can fiddle around with it later.
All right.
So Aiden, can you give Ethan the loop?
Oh gosh. All right, now I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna.
It's okay. It took me a few tries, so just give it a few shots.
All right. Oh, I turned the metronome off instead of on. It was already on. There you go.
So to me, what I get from this verse is kind of like a kind of high energy.
That's what I was going for.
And when I go to the bar.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, cool.
Do you want different instrumentals under it when we get to it?
Well,
Not right now.
We'll
but
sort that
progress
later.
a bit more later. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I should be able to make this work.
Cool. All right, you ready to get to?
But
spit
anyway,
I guess.
back.
Drop that hot fire.
Boy, am I not a rapper.
Alright, give me a second to get this ready.
But I'm not a rapper. Psych. That's the wrong number.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah. I'll start the recording and then just go when I feel like it. I let that go far too long. And when I go to the bar, I want some cumin liqueur. All I really ask for is that, cumin flavored thirst quencher. Barkeeper's so confused. Forgot how to rhyme, so now I'll say shoes?
There you go. Thought you might need some hype.
All right, let's get that there. Also, Ben,
Yes.
while he's doing that, what do you think about this?
What it should. But anyway,
I think it needs a little bit more here, but
Yeah.
should. But anyway.
Yeah, maybe just I like that. Maybe
Oh,
a bit
maybe
longer
like this.
to kind of go over the first bit.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like I'm interrupting it. If it just goes over top of the but anyway a bit.
But anyway, back.
Okay, try that. Is that right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
I see stuff in here.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
There's a big long chunk of silence at the beginning.
But anyway. But anyway, back to the words. Scratching
Oh,
my.
okay, that's part of the problem.
I really wish you would stop cutting
But
it off
anyway-
right there. That I don't love the way that sounds. Scratching my nut. I gotta tell you.
It's pretty good.
But anyway.
I want.
See, I was really hoping that the first rap episode we did, we would be able to bring in a guest who actually knows how to rap.
Yeah, the whole kind of nature of the show doesn't really lend itself to
planning.
Pre-planning like that, unless we plan specifically for a
But
guest.
anyway, back.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that a different time, probably whenever we can afford a guest.
But anyway, back to.
afford a guest. Yeah, hopefully they won't be someone we'll have to pay.
Ideally, no.
But
Ideally, we can just send an invite.
Let me just go on Fiverr and find a podcast guest.
Yeah.
I will be your podcast guest for $5.
I know some musicians who might be
back to
appropriately sized for us. So
I want to go get one of those guys who will like read anything for $5. And just get him to say like, yeah, oh, cool. Ooh, I like that. Just like a bunch of stuff like that I can just pop in.
But anyway, back to the
I like that much better.
Should. But anyway, back to the words.
I'll have to do some stuff with it just to make it sound better, but let's get Ethan's stuff.
Let's pop Ethan's in.
Oh gosh,
and
now we
can
get to listen to me for
one.
half an hour.
Well, hopefully not, because
I'm not doing that for half an hour.
Yeah, we gotta speed along here a bit.
Plus, I'm sure that sounded wonderful.
I want to throw in a pit.
I let that go far too long.
I don't hate that as a reference to my verse.
Yeah, I want that.
I let that go far too long.
I want to throw in a pit. Canary.
I let that go far too long.
Maybe at the very end of the song? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, but we're keeping that.
Some good stuff.
That's yeah.
We keep accidentally.
And when that's not on beat. That's not on
Where'd
beat.
you put it?
And when it was right before those chords clicked in at some point. It wasn't. And when I go to the bar, it wasn't here. There was a silence, and then the chords kicked back in. Like it was just super quiet. About here.
So you probably put it at like the tail end, like that.
And when I go to the bar, I want some cumin liqueur.
Okay.
Oh, I was into it. I wanted to hear. I wanted to keep going.
I really like that. It's just not quite.
Well, and when I go to the bar, I want some cumin liqueur.
Right there.
I think that's fine.
I think that's on.
If it's not, even if it's not fully on, I think it's.
And when
fine.
I go to the bar, I want some cumin liqueur.
It's just, I think it just should be stretched just a touch this way. But yeah.
And when I go to the bar, I want some cumin liqueur. All I really ask for is that cumin-flavored thirst quencher. That was intentionally not on.
Yeah, no, I like that part.
Okay.
I like that part.
And then maybe do another drum.
Barkeeper's so confused. Forgot how to rhyme, so now I'll say shoes?
And then I want a drum fill here before we do something.
Okay.
Right, but I was thinking one there in the pause between quencher.
Really ask for is that
like here?
Human-flavored thirst quencher.
Yeah, that works. We can. This isn't what we'll put there, but
human-flavored thirst quencher. Barkeeper's so.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we need anything at the end of the verse. I think me and Ethan's verse can just cut in immediately after it.
Yeah, and that works. That works for me.
Can we just put some like smooth saxophone where that drum fill is?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we can put.
We definitely need some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely fill in more instruments.
I feel like we shouldn't throw any curveball instruments out for the sake of trying to get the base of the song done within the recording, and then everything else is just kind of flavor and mixing.
There is something we do need now, though.
There's something we're missing that I just looked over at the kitchen counter and I saw that we forgot to put in.
Oh gosh!
It's this big bottle just labeled mystery winky face.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Here's how I feel about that. Take one of those, like the rubber bottle caps for baby bottles. Just throw one of those on there. Give it straight to me.
Okay, well then I'm gonna need you to pick a number between 1 and 154.
154.
Before I will be legally allowed to do that.
I gave it immediately as you said it.
Wait, that was the word it came up with? That was the number it came up with?
Oh, we're doing random. Okay.
Yeah, we're spinning a wheel, buddy.
I didn't. It's been so long since I've done that.
Wheel time.
Oh boy. You're on wheel time, bro.
Wheel time. I don't know what we usually use for that.
Random.org.
55.
55.
All right.
Staying alive at 55. There it is. And I don't know how long it is. It's like 1 second. Let's see what it is.
All right.
Here we go. 55.wave.
Drag this in. What does this look? Oh no.
Oh, you say that about literally everything.
You say.
Hey, I'm trying to give suspense to our audience.
Yeah.
It looks like a TIE fighter. Almost.
I'm not afraid.
Huh. Huh. Play it again?
I'm not afraid.
We can fit that in with some nice finagling.
I think we can. Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
How about?
Hold on.
When-
Is that the second time in a row that our sample is in key?
Is it?
No way.
I'm not afraid.
Not. That's not terrible right there.
2.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Now y'all know.
Wow.
What are the
Wow.
odds?
Wow.
What if you? Okay. We'll.
Hurts. Hurts.
I'm not afraid.
Who even?
You messed
Again,
around with
like
that,
it
Ethan.
hurts.
Let's
I'm
talk
not
about how we're
afraid.
gonna record this third verse. Do you
Oh,
want to do
yeah.
it? Do you want to do it at the same time and literally go back and forth, or do you want to cut
That-
it up into like 6 files?
That will not work with latency latency with our voice chat. As much as I would say that's probably the best way, it's
Yeah.
not, because of the fact that whatever you say will be offbeat to me,
Yeah.
and whatever
You're
I
right.
say will be offbeat to you.
You're right.
Again, like it hurts.
I'm not afraid.
Turn that down, but
Again, like it hurts.
I'm not afraid.
Who even came up with the dictionary? I want to throw in a pit, canary.
Okay. Well, I can go first. We can start then because
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter how long you leave that gap.
Yeah.
Because we'll just.
we're
Tuck it.
burning daylight, so let's get it going.
I'm gonna.
Man, this will be the first time in a while we've got all the vocals done
1,
in
2, 1.
one recording
1, 2,
session.
3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, they
Just
only
had to
ever
finish
went
it.
up to 5 when I was in high school.
We would go
Drama.
8, and then we would go 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, and then we'd do it all backwards.
Oh, we
And
got a pro on
sometimes
our hands,
we would
folks.
we would clap on 3 and snap on 7 and not say the numbers, and it would throw everyone
Would you
off.
sometimes record your rap?
Yeah, rarely.
Nah,
Only every once in a while.
Aiden,
but
we've been
that's a
over
good
this.
point.
I am
I'll
not
do
a
it.
rapper.
I'm not a rapper though. Okay. I'll go first. Gonna need to do another lead in, but I'll try and cut it out this time.
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And for instance, there's this one word. You know I can never remember that bunk. Looking more and more. No, see, I messed it up. Sorry.
I mean,
I'm gonna
some of
start
those are
over.
usable.
Oh, well, sorry, I got rid of it.
That's alright.
Okay, gonna start over. Man, for instance, there's this one word. You know I can never remember that bunk. Looking more and more like a strainer. What a bad entertainer. I don't know, I might need to redo some of those.
Okay, but keep it going, and then I'll just do mine, and then we'll drop both of them in.
Okay, I'm gonna send you mine.
It helps if I find the page that has our lyrics.
I'm gonna drag Ben's in, and then you can rap along to Ben's.
Oh, you're gonna okay? Yeah, I'll just delete this.
Oh, sure.
then.
Man, for instance, there's this one word.
Yeah, I think it.
You know I can never remember that bunk.
Okay. How much do you have to fit in between that, Ethan?
I think it's about bending and junk, or twisting, twining, or something like that.
Yeah. So that.
Man, for instance, there's this one word.
I think it's about bending and junk. or twisting, or twining, or something like that.
You know I can never remember that bunk.
My mind
I'm gonna redo that line real
hole in
quick.
it, dude.
I don't need the.
Okay.
I don't need anything. I can just do it.
Okay.
You know I can never remember that bunk. Nope. I'm gonna do it again.
Would be a good time to mention, if anyone out there has a recording studio, they just want to give us, you know, like the land and the building and everything and a bunch
Man,
of
I
hardware.
just can't remember that bunk.
Just like drop us a line, give it to us, because that would make recording these things a little easier.
Sorry
kidding.
to interrupt you there with my not being able to remember that bunk.
It's okay.
No, I think that was perfect.
Because I'm gonna hold it against you for the rest of this episode. You
And
jerk.
for instance, there's this one word.
Here, can you replace that with that new
Yep.
one? If you
Yes,
wouldn't
yes, yes.
mind.
Oh man.
Man, I just can't remember that bunk. Man, I just can't remember that bunk. Looking more and more like a strainer.
All these non sequiturs.
What a bad entertainer.
All right, Ethan.
Oh
You ready?
gosh. Yeah, I'll start it and then I'll try and fit it in between where Ben goes. It's just gonna be a really long thing for you.
1 second.
It's
all right.
started already, so.
Oh, well, stop it for a second, because it's gonna...
Okay, tell me when to start it and then give me like half a second to switch back into the lyric tab.
Okay.
I guess that okay wasn't okay, start recording.
No.
Alright.
Okay, start recording.
And for instance, there's this one word.
I think it's about bending and junk. Or twisting, twining, or something like that.
Man, I just can't remember that bunk.
My mind has holes in it, dude.
Looking more and more like a strainer.
Don't even know how to finish this verse.
What a bad entertainer.
What a bad entertainer.
And for instance,
So we are very off on bad entertainer.
I'll just move that. Done.
Spit that.
Sweet dollar tea from McDonald's.
Yep.
I drink that.
What?
Super hot fire. I spit that. Two and a half men. I watched that.
Just wanted to put it out there real quick. I think that's about the level we're playing at here.
Yes.
I've never heard that whole thing. I've only ever seen the freak out part.
Yeah. All right.
and for instance, there's this one word.
I think it's about bending and junk.
I think
Or twisting, twining, or something like that.
Man, I just can't remember that bunk.
Can you shorten the
My mind has holes in it,
the
dude.
pause there?
Looking more and more like a strainer.
Don't even know how to finish this verse.
What a bad entertainer.
Well, I think it's about that time, gentlemen, to just let it simmer. Give it that low heat.
Yeah.
Let it brew, you know. So just want to say thanks to everyone for joining us again today on the Composer's Kitchen. We have an open inbox, completely empty, so feel free to fill it. Alliteration is hard sometimes. That email is TheComposersKitchen@gmail.com. Give us your instrument suggestions, and you too could be a sous chef. Not a real chef. We're the chefs. You're the sous chef. But you could do that. We also have a Facebook page. Find us there, The Composer's Kitchen. It'll be our logo. You'll know how to see it. And then we're on Twitter as well, @ComposerKitchen. Drop a follow if you feel like it. So yeah, thanks for joining us today. We'll have this completed song just fresh, seasoned, ready for your ear consumption. So open wide. Do we do that thing where we say our names again, or is that something
Yeah.
we're good? Okay.
Yeah.
All
we
right.
do.
Thanks for listening. My name's Ethan.
My name's Ben.
My name's Aiden.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
I'm not afraid.
Now y'all know there's all these words. My brain don't work so good. Like the man in the Oval Office, it ain't doing what it should. But anyway, back to the words. Scratching my noggin like it hurts. Who even came up with the dictionary? I wanna throw in a pit, canary.
And when I go to the bar, I want some cumin liqueur. All I really ask for is that, cumin-flavored thirst quencher. Barkeeper's so confused. Forgot how to rhyme, so now I'll say shoes?
And for instance, there's this one word.
I think it's about bending and junk. Or twisting, twining, or something like that.
Man, I just can't remember that bunk.
My mind has holes in it, dude.
Looking more and more like a strainer.
Don't even know how to finish this verse.
What a bad entertainer.
I'm not afraid.
I let that go far too long.